Guess what, guys? I'm not sick anymore! Whoa! Okay, guys, here we go. This is the review you've all been waiting for. Kyle Gray, Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. Let's do it! Oh, and stay tuned, guys. There's a free Amazon giveaway at the end of the video. Welcome back to my channel, guys. I can breathe again. So I want to thank you all for all the lovely messages that I received while I was sick. We're back on track now. I have a really cool review for you today about these cards. Oops, this is actually something else I'm working on. Shh, it's a secret. These guys are for later. Well, like I said, guys, this is the review of the Kyle Gray Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. Where did I put those cards? Here they are. Okay, guys, these cards are made by Kyle Gray. He is a young Scottish guy. He's very modern. He's an angel expert, a motivational speaker, a coach, and a mentor for anyone who wants to connect with their angels. Brilliant guy, huge inspiration of mine because he's just so young and he's accomplished so much. He's the author of 7 books and 3 oracle decks, so he's just fabulous. If you're on Instagram or any sort of social media platform, he's on there. This is the guy. This is his Instagram. Go follow him. So what drew me to these cards, guys? Well, first of all, the artwork. Very, very earthy in nature. Love it, love it, love it. It's by a lady called Lily Moses. She's a New Zealand artist. And she is very unique in the sense that her artwork comes from a deep meditative state. So she paints what she sees, which I absolutely love. And you can actually feel the messages coming through the card. So I love it. The second thing was this was the first time that I actually heard of Kyle Gray. So this is the first Kyle Gray product that I bought. So I was very intrigued by who this guy was. Never heard of him before. Wanted to see what he was like and what his products were like. The next thing that I actually loved was the combination of backgrounds that Kyle uses in this. I mean that he used a lot of ancestral stuff from Maori, Shaolin, Celtic, Norse, all these backgrounds, and it sends a real message of that it doesn't matter what race or religion you are, we're all held together by the faith that there is something bigger than us out there, a divine power that is bigger than us. So I absolutely adore them. So in the package itself, guys, what you get is this fabulous hardcover box, beautiful image on the front of it of the Animal Guardian card. All this is published by Hay House. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Absolutely perfection. And on the inside of the box, you've got a beautiful summoning prayer for your angels and ancestors, together with a very instructive, clear 149-page guidebook. And then you've got them deal themselves, the 55-card deck. So here's the guidebook, guys. Very short, but it's very, very clear and loads of information packed into it. 149 pages. So Kyle basically starts off by giving us a little introduction about angels and ancestors and how they work separately and how they work together. Okay? He then goes on to talk about how we can make a bond with our cards, and he gives us a beautiful connection ceremony which makes you bond to the cards a lot more, where you're summoning in your angels and ancestors from the 4 corners of the world, north, south, east and west. Very, very clear. Easy to do. Then he also gives things like tips on cleansing your cards after a reading and how to store them. There's a lovely cleansing ceremony in there also. And then what else we have is he gives you tips on what to do and what not to do with regard to preparing for a reading. So things like, you know, don't go into a reading with negative energy, things like that. He also gives you great tips on spreads. There's beautiful 5 spreads there. He gives you a 1 to 3 card spread, and then he gives you a past life spread and a Celtic cross spread. And then it follows on to the cards themselves. It gives you a full guide to the interpretation of each individual card. You start off with a message, then there's information about the image on the card, and then there's an extended message for everybody. So the cards themselves are split into 4 categories. First category are wise ones and deities from the past and their depictions. The second category are guardians and messengers. The third category are warrior symbols. And the final category are seasons. There's 55 cards in the deck, folks. And each card at the back, we've got a beautiful shamanic drum here with the owl and the antlers. Beautiful depiction. And then each individual card has a unique image on the front. Now, as I said, Lily Moses paints what she sees from a deep meditative state. So you can actually see that when you look at the images. You can see what she sees. So using the cards, there's a beautiful summoning technique. It uses visualization where you summon the angels and ancestors from the north, south, east and west. And you see the power flowing into the cards from all 4 directions. Absolutely beautiful and works to a T. So my review on the cards, for me personally and for my family members that I've read, I'm a very earthy soul in general, so the cards automatically called to me. The artwork itself spoke to me just because I feel like I can see what Lily does and I can see what she sees. The cards are very easy to use, but I would recommend them for someone who has a little bit of experience using oracle cards, as the activation process and the energy is very, very intense. So unless you're used to it, it might be a little overwhelming for you. But I think they're absolutely phenomenal cards. These are one of the newest decks on the market and they are absolutely in my kit permanently. So the feedback from my clients was massively positive all over the board. They absolutely loved the artwork. And again, as I said, they felt they could connect to the image. They said that there was an energy or a presence in the room. Even my skeptics claimed that they felt an energy or a presence, as opposed to, again, having cards read by other oracle cards. They felt that it was just somebody reading cards. But with these particular ones, they actually felt a presence in the room with them, which was fantastic. They also said that the accuracy of the results that they got from the cards was just phenomenal. They couldn't believe the clarity of the interpretation of the cards to what their questions were. They absolutely loved them. So there's 2 cards in particular that stood out to me. First one is Mother Earth. And I love this card because the imagery is so strong in it. And it actually makes me connect with the message underneath there, if you can see. Just about feeling loved, and you can see the love in her face. I absolutely adore this image of it. The second card that sprung out for me was this, the beautiful she-wolf. And I find this card very, very empowering. I think it's something that everybody can relate to at some point in their lives, where you feel like you just want to shed a skin and step out and be the real you. So that's one of my favourite cards in the deck. So as I said at the start of the video, guys, I'll be doing a free giveaway through Amazon of these Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. Very simple to enter. All you've got to do is subscribe, like, comment and share. And you can do that through all my social media platforms. And all the links to these social medias are below. All the links to Kyle Gray and Lily Moses and to the cards on Amazon themselves are all below for you as well. Well, thanks for watching, guys. All my links to my social media are below, so make sure you get in for that competition. Love and light.